Hold up, young people. Hold on. I'm trying to get a point across. I asked the young man, you know, why he, mispracticed. He's mad because he got kicked off the team, but I'm trying to figure out, you know, why he mispracticed. But he was honest, though. At least he was honest. You got to give him the credit. At least he was honest. He said because he didn't feel like going. And I have to tell you guys that this is a problem. In the society of a lot of young people these days. We live in this era that you do what you feel like doing. You don't do what you gotta do. You don't do what you need to do. You do what you feel like doing. And when the consequences come, you mad because you feel like your action was justified because you told the truth. Well, because you said you didn't feel like it, that don't mean that they should have pity on you. That don't mean that they should have pity on you. That don't mean that they should say, you know what, man, you didn't feel like missing practice. You didn't feel like coming to practice, so just run a couple laps and you'll be back on the team. Nah, you can't live a life like that, because that's the problem with life today. I'm gonna let you guys know something, man. You cannot expect success when you don't feel like doing what it takes to get there. See, 9 times out of 10, if you look at every great superstar athlete, you look at every great superstar mogul, I don't care if they're a singer, I don't care if they're, an actor or actress or, whatever they are, you're going to find out the deeper you get into their story that they found out what it was going to take for them to get there, and then they did more than that to remain there. Look at somebody like Ray Lewis. You think Ray Lewis is considered one of the greatest linebackers in NFL history because his name is Ray Lewis? If you ever look up anything on Ray Lewis, you will see that he said that one day he told his mom that he needed a deck of cards. And she didn't understand what he needed a deck of cards for. But to make a long story short, she finally got on them deck of cards, because he had found out that his dad had broke all of these records at the same high school that he was going to, and he had no idea about it. And he found out, and as soon as he found out, he told his mom, I need a deck of cards. He felt like every day he was going to do them. Every day he was going to turn them over, and he was going to do push-ups for everyone. And then after he got finished with every card, he'd turn it over. And then he'll do the same cards, but he'll do abs, he'll do crunches and sit-ups. Because he made up in his mind that every day from then on out, he was going to shatter every last one of his father's records that he held at the high school. And every single day, he did those cards. And if I'm not mistaken, I think he said he'd do 2 or 3 decks every single day, even until this day. And it all came from a thought, because he wanted to erase the records that his dad had and put his own name up there. And he knew that he had to go beyond what his dad did, because his dad was already number 1. And we talking about we don't feel like it. You talking about you don't feel like it? You didn't feel like going to practice? And Ray Lewis is one of your favorite athletes, and you didn't feel like going to practice? And then you didn't go? See, we live too far deep into our comfort zone. We don't fight against the pillow, or we don't fight against the warm that comes underneath the blankets. We don't fight against the look on our spouse's face when they holding us, whether if it's your husband or your wife. That's not the battle. He or she is not the battle. The battle is not the blankets and the pillow. The battle is the comfort. You get so comfortable in this environment, you get so comfortable in a situation that you'll find yourself dying. You'll find yourself losing. But you will be losing without you even knowing. Because while you were asleep, because you didn't feel like going to practice, the coaches was already, while you were asleep, they was making up their mind that they gonna kick you off the team. So you had failed before you even realized you had failed. And you talking about because you didn't feel like it?